One of the hardest things for an employer to manage is that of long-term absence. Whether the absence is due to illness, injury, mental health, stress, or personal circumstances, ensuring a smooth and legally compliant management process is crucial. Mismanagement of long-term absence can have major implications, leading to complex issues, including discrimination claims. Awards for discrimination are uncapped, which means if you get the process wrong, you could be facing unlimited fines and awards. In order to manage long-term absence correctly, employers need to go through a set legal process. Seek professional advice. When faced with having to manage an employee with long-term absence, the first thing to do is to get professional guidance. Managing long-term absence is probably one of the highest risk things you can do with an employee, as any action you take will be automatically unfair, as you will be treating them differently to an able-bodied person. Employees on long-term sick can be managed and any potential claims mitigated against, but you must ensure that you comply with legal requirements and adopt a best practice approach. Why should I get professional advice? Professional advice reduces the risk of legal claims and disputes, provides expert insights into effective absence management, helps in creating a structured and supportive return-to-work process, helps provide sufficient documented evidence to defend claims of discrimination or unfair dismissal. When it comes to managing long-term absence, as an employer there are two possible solutions with very different outcomes. Number 1. Help manage the employee back into the business. Put in place suitable systems to help support the employee's return to work. Number 2. Help manage the employee out of the business. Gain sufficient evidence to be able to defend a claim of unfair dismissal and discrimination in a tribunal. The process for both managing employees with long-term health conditions into or out of the business are the same. Get formal medical advice. The foundation of managing long-term absence is to obtain formal medical advice or an independent occupational health assessment. This step ensures that you understand the employee's health status and capabilities. A comprehensive assessment helps in determining whether the employee is fit to return to work and identifies what, if any, adjustments that might be necessary. Why this matters? Provides a clear understanding of the employee's health condition. Reduces the risk of making the employee's condition worse. Helps in making informed decisions about their ability to return to work. Without the correct medical evidence, it will be difficult to demonstrate that as an employer you have not discriminated and have acted reasonably should you be taken to tribunal. Consider reasonable adjustments. As an employer, you are required to make reasonable adjustments to accommodate employees returning to work after a long-term absence. These adjustments could include modifying work hours, altering duties, providing special equipment, or adjusting the workplace environment. Dependent on the employee's condition and medical evidence, it may not be feasible to be able to offer reasonable adjustments. Key considerations. Evaluate what adjustments are necessary, if any, to enable the employee to perform their job effectively. Ensure that any adjustments are reasonable and do not place undue burden on the organization. Engage with the employee to understand their needs and preferences. Maintain regular formal contact. Staying in touch with an employee during their absence is vital. Regular formal contact demonstrates your ongoing concern for their well-being and keeps them connected to the workplace. This contact should be respectful and supportive, focusing on the employee's recovery and readiness to return to work. Benefits. Keeps the employee informed about workplace developments. Shows that the company values and has supported the employee. Helps in planning the return to work. The documentation generated through this process is crucial as it provides a clear record of the steps taken to support the employee, thereby demonstrating the employer's commitment to fair and equitable treatment. Such meticulous documentation serves a dual purpose. It underscores the employer's adherence to legal and ethical standards while also safeguarding the organization against unwarranted legal claims. As an employer, by following this process, you will have either facilitated your employee's successful return to work or gathered sufficient documented evidence to defend against potential claims of unfair dismissal and discrimination. Phased return to work system. A phased return to work allows employees who are able to return to work to gradually resume their duties, reducing the risk of relapse or overwhelming them. This approach involves progressively increasing the employee's work hours and responsibilities over a specified period. Develop a clear phased return plan in consultation with the employee and their medical advisor. Monitor the employee's progress and adjust the plan as needed. Ensure that the employee feels supported throughout the process. Dependent on the discussions with the employee's condition and medical evidence, a phased return may not be suitable for all employees. Contact us today to see how KeyHR can effectively manage and reduce your long-term absence rates. With KeyHR, you'll benefit from professional advice and support that is tailored to each employee's situation. In addition, we will not only give you expert legal advice, but we will also provide all the documentation needed to ensure you stay legally compliant. Need more help and support? Why not let KeyHR manage the whole long-term absence management process for you, including obtaining medical records, arranging occupational referrals, undertaking absence meetings, developing return-to-work systems, and where necessary undertaking legally compliant long-term absence terminations.